What's up, hockey fans? We've got a classic Original Six matchup on deck. The Detroit Red Wings are taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs this Saturday, October 11th, at Little Caesars Arena. Both teams are looking to make an early statement in the Atlantic Division, and there's plenty of storylines, matchups, and pressure going into this one. Let's dive into the full game preview, key players to watch, and my final prediction. Let's start with the backdrop. Toronto, coming off another strong season, 52-26-4, and they opened this year with a 5-2 win over Montreal. Their offense looks deep and dangerous. Matthews, Nylander, really Jarnkrok, and even McMahon got on the board. They're confident, fast, and scoring in waves. Detroit, on the other hand, had a rough start. A 5-1 loss to Montreal despite outshooting them 31-17. That game was all about missed chances and defensive lapses. The Wings actually had good pressure, but turnovers and neutral zone breakdowns cost them. For a team that's still developing consistency, that's something they need to fix immediately, especially with Toronto's offensive firepower rolling into town. For the Leafs, the early season buzz is all about William Nylander. He looks ready to build on last year's breakout. And of course, Austin Matthews. The guy's always a threat to change a game in one shift. The Leafs also seem more structured defensively than in previous openers. Their puck management's been sharp, and Ilya Samsonov has looked solid in net. For Detroit, this year's storyline is the youth movement. Fans are excited to see Axel Sandin-Pellikka, Brandon Nygaard, and Emmett Finney in the mix, all part of this next wave of Red Wings talent. Steve Yzerman's long-term rebuild is finally starting to take shape, but it's still a growing process, and facing a team like Toronto is a big early test. So what's going to decide this one? First, special teams. Toronto's power play remains elite, so Detroit has to stay disciplined. You give Matthews and Nylander clean looks with the man advantage, it's game over. Second, transition game. Toronto thrives off quick breakouts and turnovers. Detroit needs to slow them down in the neutral zone, use the body, and force them to play more grinded-out hockey. Third, goaltending. Whether it's Gibson or Talbot in net, Detroit's going to need big saves early to build confidence. Toronto's going to pepper them with high-danger shots, and that first period could set the tone for the entire game. X factors. For Toronto, I'm watching John Tavares. If he gets going on that second line, Detroit's depth could be in trouble. For Detroit, it's Lucas Raymond. He looked dangerous in preseason, and if he and Larkin can get some chemistry cooking, the Wings could make this a lot closer than people expect. Now, prediction time. Toronto comes in as the favorite. More depth, better special teams, and they're playing with confidence. But Detroit at home, in front of that crowd, with something to prove? That's a dangerous combo. I'm going with Toronto for Detroit too, but expect the Red Wings to put up a real fight and maybe show us flashes of the future of hockey down. So what do you think? Can the Red Wings pull off the upset, or will the Leafs keep rolling? Drop your predictions down below. Hit like if you're ready for puck drop, and subscribe for more NHL previews and breakdowns all season long.